Yo.
For the special guest, I got the special top.
I was gonna wear my Man City thing. I should have put my C joint on. What? Huh?
Yo, check.
To the Z.
Daddy.
You're listening to the No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers.
What? Man said Bon Gerard.
The No Tekkers podcast.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Help me. Alright, let's go.
Alright, cool. No Tekkers podcast, episode 24.
Jeez, Kobe.
We're there. We've got a special guest in the building with us today.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Champions
man.
League Tuesday.
I got the intros for him.
Sorry.
The Lions Den Lieutenant.
The one and only.
The one and only Kristian.
No, you forgot the Bin Pearl.
I know about that.
The Perla, you know.
The Bin Perla.
Yeah.
Get to know. Lions Den Chief.
Yeah.
The second chief after the first one.
Oh.
Get me. It's alright though. I'll get there one day.
Wait, how you gonna make line their shouts, big man? Like,
Yo.
the king of the jungle in the intro, you know? The king of the jungle is still at the end of the table, cuz.
I'm not in your level. I'm not in your level. I'm not in your level.
Alright, Brad, put a video.
We got Kristian Ramsey-Dickson in the building.
KRD, you know, man live.
How you been, man?
Alright, man. You know, COVID.
Yeah.
It's doing us all in right now, but you know, everything good.
Yeah.
Everything
Bless. How's the leg? I think actually earlier, but just get it.
the legs alright.
Yeah.
I can run. I can finally run now. So
nice.
let's say a week.
What are you
or
saying?
so.
You're gonna be fit just in time for the announcement?
Of course.
It took the break well.
I needed that break. I'm coming, man.
I
Watch.
hear it. Just ain't doing the doggies, are you, mate?
Nah, no chance. No chance.
Right, so let's get straight into it. You've had a professional football career.
Yeah.
At a young age as well. So
Before you go with that, did I have no football background?
Yeah,
As a basketballer.
Yeah. Well, this is what I want you to.
So you tell us the
I
story.
want you to tell us. So start from like
Yeah, come big man. How you go from hooping
school?
to...
Because you went.
So
you
I'm
went
at Aston Manor.
Aston Manor.
But
But did you play football for Aston Manor? Because I don't remember seeing you.
To be honest, I was dead. So it was no good.
Probably didn't see you then still.
I was no good in school at all. But basketball is where I thrived.
Yeah.
Flipping, did everything, could do everything, but I don't.
Yeah.
You know, but also I was an athlete at Aston Manor, so I ran in English schools.
Yeah.
Did Birchwood Harriers for a bit.
Yeah.
Which is when I got 17, is when I ran 10.31. Fastest time I ever recorded
Sick.
for myself.
Was that a record at the time?
No.
That's the thing, like that. Was you run that at the
at Alexander Stadium? So
Was it at Betfield at the time, or was he just doing
I was
counting?
doing trials there.
Oh, okay.
So it was recording times. Is the recorded time I got.
I think that's what I remember you from still. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, man.
everyone was there.
As one, I used to do everything but football.
Yeah,
And I started football properly at 17 in Sunday leagues,
yeah.
playing left back with no left foot.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
That was just what that opened up, innit?
That was it.
Yeah.
Can I play?
mean-
I don't remember. It's kind of play.
Yeah.
Go left back. You can get your left foot.
So who brought you to that game then? Because obviously,
To be honest, Big Tino.
Say it
Oh,
on.
Big
yeah.
Tino.
Yeah.
where was he playing right back?
I can give the older about one good prop in that season. He scored like 45 goals up front.
Say it on. On smoke, yeah, Tino.
That's why he's got all this talk.
Was Flick into centre back?
That soon come. That soon come on a Tuesday.
Okay, so from Sunday League, what team did you play for?
I went to Continental at
Oh.
18. Went straight to Continental.
Hold on, you was playing right back when I went Continental.
I know I started at centre back. Just because I was
Yo,
tall.
man was in
quick,
the red, you know the red
and
leather
run.
Pumas.
Shout out to you,
Hopping
man.
down the line. Listen,
At right back.
I never seen a man so rapid, bro.
Yeah.
He'd knock and run.
Did you enjoy it right back?
Rapid.
Of course. Any left wing, any left wing,
Any
any
position
right.
you play well, you're gonna enjoy.
Yeah.
I know, but right back.
Yeah, I was
Fam,
alright.
if you're getting in the box from right back and scoring,
I mean,
Yeah.
fair
you're
enough.
gonna enjoy it.
Was that what you did? Was that what you on?
And whoever's in right wing never had to come back. Tell them stay there. Don't need ya. Don't need ya.
True.
Yeah,
Now I was at Conti with you at the time when you went from right back to striker.
Big man, you have more moves, yeah.
Yo,
More music, Michael Jackson.
I know what, it just seemed like you was enjoying your ball at the time, and like goals were just coming. Like I remember, it just like when you just hit that green patch, goals were just
Like Salah did that season.
yeah, it was just flight. No matter what, everything you hit was just going in.
Yeah.
And I had no technique.
Yeah.
No technique.
Just
Pure power.
Yeah, you
Big
just,
man, your story's baffling me right now. 'Cause none of it's making sense. Come on, I said I started basketball, right back, then I'll score. I was like, I'm interested to be fair.
It's funny. So I started at right back. Both of the strikers at the time just weren't scoring. And I say, I'm the fast player in the team. Let me go up front. So we all had laughed. Everyone was laughing at me. He was like, well, you can't kick the ball. I was like, I can run. I said, just kick the ball over. I can side foot the ball in the goal.
I mean,
And that's exactly what happened.
route one.
Route one. And at the time for Conte, didn't really play that much football. It was kind of more defense, so nervous, but just kick the ball as far away as possible.
Yeah.
so it kind of suited what your
Yeah.
mindset was in terms of how to get.
Because
Just
you're
kick it
so
behind
fast,
them.
no matter where it goes, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I used to give the defenders 5 yards. I used to stand in front of them purposely. I said, just kick it and catch him.
Fair enough.
And that was it.
And then I think it was, I want to say the year after I left to go to America, I think it was like 2010.
Yeah.
You got the big move to
No, it was 2011.
11, okay.
Yeah.
So what you were there after?
Because you won the league at Conti.
So no, that was the same league. The league that I left for Burton was the league that they won.
Oh,
When Delton Francis came in, got them to play more football, and I was playing centre half for him, and I think I scored like 9 headers in 7 games from corners. From corners.
Bro, I don't know what position you're playing at the minute.
Big utility man.
Yeah.
Just tall, fast, strong. When we had no defenders, all play there.
Every coach's dream, bro. That's one of them big, black, and fast.
And because I had no ego either, I was just happy to play.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
situation I was in, I just wanted to get away from all the madness. And that was my positive sort of patch where I could do whatever I wanted and didn't have struggles, basically, in a nutshell.
That's dope, man.
So how many goals did you score that season?
For which one? When I was a striker, the season
Yeah,
before. I think it was about 24. I think it was about 23, 24. But I left Conti to go play for Bart Green. At the time, it was like GSA. The same kind of merge, but that's when I first started realizing about getting paid to play.
Okay.
First,
Yeah.
come play striker for me.
So Conte won't get it. I'm gonna tell me like, you know what club that was?
Man will tell you like, yo, they're using the money to pay for transport and all sorts. So.
Basically, yeah,
they
everything.
But
were-
yo, shout out Conti though, guys.
Shout out Continental.
it
Yo,
is a,
they got me to where
They are a,
once I always got
community
love for them.
club for sure. Like
Big.
they take everyone's place.
Listen, I was a Phoenix guy in it, so I didn't know
okay.
about Conte in it.
Score 3 goals past them.
Big
Yeah, it's alright though.
Shout out Big Lincoln as well, man.
Yeah, Big Lincoln, of
Lincoln, man,
course.
he's the OG,
Therefore,
man.
He was somebody that took me out of the situation I was in and got me doing a lot more positive things. Got my coaching badges, etc. So
Yeah.
I got
Same.
loads of love for Lincoln, man.
That's dope still.
Lincoln got me coaching badges. I didn't even know him yet.
Swear down.
I need to meet Lincoln.
Big Lincoln, man.
I'm hearing great things to be
I
fair.
didn't even know him. I just turned up to Conti and then I seen him. I was like, rah,
And he knew who you were straight away. Yeah.
Nah,
Lincoln
that's
used to take me
positive
to training when my dad couldn't take me to training and that.
No, that's mad
Nice,
still.
yeah.
I'm you know me already. I'm big on things like that, especially
man.
when
Yeah,
man,
man.
I
look
got
out for
love for Lincoln still.
the youngest.
Big
still.
Lincoln Moses, man. Shout out you, man.
Of course,
yeah,
MBE.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jeez, put the big side here. I put the picture there, man.
Right now from Bart Green, where did you go from there?
So from Bart Green, went back to Conti for that season and pre-season.
They
People don't know.
They paid it, innit?
They
They paid the thing.
Conti didn't pay no money.
Oh, shit.
Playing for the love.
He lied.
Paying for the love.
He got a little so.
Hey, big man, you don't go somewhere and get told you go pay you. They go back. Wait, somewhere pay you. And you gotta leave. And
not get
transfer-
paid.
Yeah.
You know where the transport money went?
Classified.
So,
But
yeah.
you know what it is. I left all my friends at the time.
Yeah.
In Conti to go to there.
To be fair, that season that I was at Conti, there were some good players in that first team.
Yeah, man,
like,
there was loads.
like-
And a lot of them were in their primes as well.
yeah. Like
Like,
I'd say
their
there was
prize.
quality man in there. Like
It was tough for
Obviously,
anybody to get in at the time.
yeah,
At
yeah,
that
yeah.
level, it
Therefore-
was very, very tough for people to get in. Yeah, people say now.
like the first
I
team
should have
was
played,
the first team was so good. They made a second team.
and it was just as good as the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember still. I came to a few games still.
It was everybody, so it was good. All right, so after you went back to Conti.
Yeah, so 2011, went back to Conti pre-season. Me and Delton did some one-on-one trainings because he was like, I want you to be a big striker. Big striker, I'm going to work on touches, which we did. And then started the season, play centre-half. Basically. But at the same time, we did have a couple players that came from other teams. Like, we had Jem. Jem came from Hellzone Town over just to get back his fitness, and he was scoring like crazy.
Where was he playing up front?
Yeah, playing up front. And he's scoring, I think he scored like 10 goals in about 5 games. So after a while, I was like, I've brought in now. Yeah, I'll play centre half. You've got your strikers up there, cool. And just kept scoring headers after headers. And then a scout came called Phil Massa, old guy. He was at Mikolova, but he was a feeder to Burton Albion.
Yeah.
And he came over to me one day. It's like, you've got everything to play professional. And I laughed at him. Because I was like, I got no technique. I can just kick a ball long. I can win headers and run. Nothing else. And he's like, you just need to polish up your stuff, but you can. I'm going to get you a trial. Never believed him. Got a phone call from Paul Pescasilidio. Can't really say his name too tough. He's like, I want to see you in a game against Quorn. So I went there and it was the kids, like the under 18s, put me in there as centre half. 1-4-3, scored the winning header. Said, I'm going to bring you back in. I thought I was going to go on trial. Played against Stoke City. Man, like Daniel Holgate would tell you how gassed I was. Because he was the person that brought me to Quorn and he's the one that brought me to Stoke City. Big up Holgate. And probably had the best game I've ever had to this day.
Yeah.
Where were you playing centre half still?
I was playing centre half. We were playing against Stoke City. So you had like Daniel Higginbottom, Palacios, Rory Delap.
So
Some names.
Long through.
There were
Long
prem
throw.
players. There was a lot of prem players at the time. They were known people. you know.
Yeah.
I was just so gassed. Like very, very, very gassed.
When you said you were gassed, did you feel like out of your depth? Did you feel like, you know, as much as I still back myself, like what was your thoughts in the
I
time?
thought I was out of my depth.
Did you?
Until we blew the whistle and I won my first header against Cameron Jones. As soon as I won that header, I was like, I feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
That's mad still.
I can say from experience, he is a big you.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's massive.
He cleaned me out one time with a 2-4
Chris is thinking like, should I tell this story?
Your time.
Oh, no. I'll tell you that much. My clean sheet was intact. Yeah, he's a big you.
Yeah, my clean sheet weren't intact.
All right, so you played Stoke. You won. Scored the winning header in that game.
Now, so we lost 4-3.
Okay.
But I did everything right until the last 10 minutes of the game where he was trying to close me down. And I thought I could make him from the corner flags. Did not work that way. Got weights, crossed the ball in goal. They win 4-3. So for me, on my not debut, but my first trial game against professional properly,
Yeah.
it was a bit of a downer.
Yeah. But still,
If that moment had not happened, would you have come off the pitch feeling like your shoulders back?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Mama, I made it.
Thinking back on it now, though, would you
Should have just kicked out for a throw.
You in the try there. I mean,
If the heads have come off though, why?
you know what they say though, risk and reward, man.
That was
Trust
a risk
me.
but it needed to happen because it made me learn straight away.
Yeah.
Because I sat down after the game, with Paul, and he told me there's certain things centre halves can't do. And then the corner flag, when you're 1-on-1 against someone who's scoring a lot of goals in the Prem, do not try and nutmeg him. Kick it out for a throw, recuperate, get your positioning.
Rosette.
Can't score from there.
What happened after that game then? So did they sign you or?
So I had to go on trial for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So this is
Was you in digs or did you have to just travel up
Nah,
there?
I travelled.
Okay.
Travelled up there. They paid for all my travel because it's only Burton. It's only like a 30-minute on a train. At the time, I didn't drive.
Yeah.
So I got up there on a train, enjoyed it, met Darren Moore.
Yeah.
Darren Moore said, "You're not jumping on train no more, big man. You're coming with me. Pick me up, drop me off, pick me up, drop me off." Same with Justin Richards. realised he was from Birmingham, saw him before scoring goals and never met him before. So I was even gassed just meeting League Two players alone.
Yeah.
Then got close with them too. And after that, just took off. Had 2 weeks. Played, which was the game I played now, which is when I knew I was going to get signed.
Yeah.
I was playing against Bradford. It was Bradford away, reserve game. And we won 2-0. Hit the crossbar twice. But I knew from then that was where...
Yeah, you played well.
I felt like I was man of the match. I felt like I was man of the match.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know it was their reserve game. To me, it was like the game that I needed to get a deal.
Was that game like a turning point for you mentally because you finally felt like I belong, if you know what I mean?
I felt like I deserved to be there.
Yeah.
Even though ability-wise it wasn't good. But when I signed my contract, Paul told me, he says, ability-wise I can work on, but what you have physically and what you've grown, like speed, pace, so you have everything to play at this standard, if not higher.
I need to see this footage because, big man, every time I speak to people, KRD was rapid. KRD was rapid. I'm thinking, big man, I've seen KRD, yeah. And I think I'm quick.
Now you'll blow me.
It would have been a madness to see you run up and down that line.
Yeah.
Nobody in Birmingham could have caught me in them days.
So,
Fastest man in
Nobody.
you would have won fastest man in Birmingham if you'd have done it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's get about right back and on the length of the pitch, and you'd have right wingers and left and like fullbacks be chasing me at the same time.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any for you to find the footage and send it.
You know what it is? I never was a person that took pictures or had videos. Never been that person.
Really?
Like I see everybody's got pictures of their old sort of stuff. Like I have to go to Burton to get my picture of when we used to get like our certain pictures taken.
yeah.
I'd have to go there and ask for the archives.
Yeah, no, you need to show me that still. 'Cause it'd be interesting.
But everyone in Birmingham can vouch. Definitely,
Bro,
the
they
fastest man in
vouch
Birmingham
without
that
me even
time.
asking. They do.
I never saw it personally, but everyone used to tell me.
Yeah, KRD rapid. KRD was followed by was rapid.
Yeah. I can vouch for it 100%.
That's how it is.
I was I was rapid them days. KRD was smoking.
I was rapid too.
I was rapid them days. You get me? Trust me.
Yeah, man.
It's a fast table.
Very.
All right. So when you signed for Burton, did you have like I know you said Darren Moore. Was he more like a mentor?
Yeah, he was my main mentor.
Did you have an agent by any chance to negotiate?
Didn't have an agent at all.
Okay.
Darren Moore was the person that kind of just looked out for me and made sure a lot of the things were done. He made sure I was on my PFA. He made sure that I got a Nike deal. But it weren't like, no, you get unlimited boots. He just said every 3 months, you pick what pair of boots you want to send it,
Dope.
And he provided all my underarm, shin pads.
Yeah.
So what was he at the time at the club?
Well, he was the club captain.
Oh, okay. So he was still playing. He was just
Playing, but he was doing other
on his
stuff.
way out.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
But because just his presence alone just
Made a massive difference to everybody.
Yeah.
massive difference.
Cool. So how many games did you play for Burton?
So I never got any full first team appearances.
Okay.
I played every single reserve game. Don't worry, in the contract.
It's all right. You learn your lesson from Conti.
But I played all reserve games. Didn't make a first team appearance. But Pest told me, as long as I just get through this season and keep improving, come the summer, a new deal will be on the table for you. Okay. And that's what I was working towards. But unfortunately, he got sacked and Guy Rowett took over. And he told me straight away, he was very, very blunt, you won't be here next season.
So,
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, because he was taking over and he knew what he wanted for who wanted to bring in. And I knew it wasn't a part of his plans.
Yeah.
So he told me very, very openly and honest. And then he sent me out on loan to Mikolova. And then played there, but still trained with the first team. But played my Saturday games there.
and how did you take that then? In the respect of, you said he was honest, but then how?
How old was you at this time?
21.
21. Okay.
Bearing in mind, from no football background or anything, I didn't have a clue
What was
how
going on,
anything functioned per se.
Okay.
But when he told me, spoke to Darren Moore about it, and he just says, look, in football, you're liked or you're not liked.
Game based on opinions.
Always based on opinions. And he's just somebody that at the time never really took to me, basically. And that's fine, you know. I don't take nothing personal in life with anything, but I was very happy that he was honest.
Where did the old manager go? Did you get back into football or? No,
He's married to Karen Brady, so he's probably bothered. But once he was done with that, kept in contact with him sometimes, messages, kept checking on how I was doing career.
Yo, you got a club yet?
That's all I was waiting for. That's all I was waiting for, man. I got a job somewhere. Get me up. But, it didn't happen.
Yeah. Okay. So from there, did you? When did they release it? Or
so at the end of the season,
did you get transferred?
So at the end of the season, my contract ran out, and that was literally just it.
Okay.
So what did you do that following season?
So following season, I started at Bedworth because they were one team that were on me to come. They
What
offered.
league were they at the time?
They were Evo Stick Prem.
Oh, okay.
But the Southern League, so you get two leagues. You North and South. They were the South. They just got promoted as well, and they wanted me to go there. And he just said, "Oh, now that you're here, where do you want to play?" And I just said,
Big man.
my
question is, like, where are you playing at this point in like your career?
I asked him, "Where do you want me to play?" He's like, "Where do you want to play?" I says, "Well, if you want a fast centre half, I'm happy to play there. If you want someone that can run in behind and score goals, I can do that for you. It's up to you." He played me centre half, and we had a run in because there was a right back there. Won't mention his name.
They don't give him no airtime.
Look, awful. Very, very awful. I was covering about 20 times. Yeah. You know what it's like when someone's having a mare every game. Yeah. And you're covering. And at half time, I just said to him, look, just do the basics. Tried to shout at me, so I was in a different sort of state mentally at the time. So you just kind of gripped him up. Shouldn't have happened.
Wait.
I was 22 at the time,
I love the disclaimer. He went, I'm ready for mayor.
I was like, yeah. Listen, hey, come here, everybody.
Hey, let me chat to you on the right way. Come here.
Now, I'm a bit open and honest, so I'll call it as I see it.
Oh, bro, everyone's gripped up somebody in the table.
I gripped him up, and the manager came and I kind of shoved him. I said, get off me. Don't touch me. You don't know me. But mentally, I was still a bit of a kid at the time.
Yeah.
Not mentally at the time. And he was like, oh, you want to fight me then? I was like, no, just get off me.
Was that the manager?
Yeah.
Oh, I swear that.
Yeah.
He sounded shook as well.
Was that your last game?
That was my last game. On the way home, I just saw a text message. Not even a phone call, it was a text message. Please don't come back.
Wow.
But unfortunately, met Neil Tooth, went to Sutton Coldfield Town, started there as a right back, and the exact same thing as Continental. Started as right back. Please go up front. I made him a deal. This is something I definitely wanted to say, because a lot of people in the football circle know who was playing at the time. I was terrible football-wise. I told him, don't pay me no wages. Play me up front. I guarantee I'll score you one goal.
Every game?
Like, cool. No, I just said just for this game, because his strikers they weren't really doing that well.
Yeah.
I know in a minute. I know that. No shade.
Yo, crap. I say it for you.
Cheers. You might make busting in it.
They weren't firing at all. They were firing so much blanks, it was unreal. So I made him a deal. I said, if I don't score, don't pay me. He said, cool, scored a hat-trick. Next game, scored a hat-trick. Next game, scored 2. Next game, scored a hat-trick. Next game, scored 2. Scored 1. And then was a striker for there. And then that's when Chesterfield came in.
Wow. So you're like the Nicholas Anelka.
Who me?
Right now, the ends.
Yeah, man. Certain Town was a good time for me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a good time. They played everything to my strengths. Like, everything to my strengths.
Well, if you're scoring 3 goals, I think they would.
Yeah,
man.
Therefore.
Yeah, man.
So what happened with Chesterfield then? You said
So I went there on trial, played against Birmingham City.
I was thinking who?
All team. We won 4-3 in a reserve game, scored 2. Buzzing. So it was in the paper I was a mysterious striker. There's a mystery striker who Chesterfield is looking at right now. Yeah. And we agreed a deal, which was I can play for Sutton, but train with them for the rest of the season, which I did. So I was training with Chesterfield and training with Sutton at the time. And was just bouncing between both. Sutton was still paying me. Chesterfield were paying, but it was a bit more.
Okay.
Informal.
Yeah, basically.
Informal.
It's a little bit more of
Under the table thing.
Yeah, I can say that now because it's a couple of years.
Was the envelope this colour?
No, it was white.
Man was giving you
It was
beats.
white with
Was he
a good
getting
amount of cash. But, yeah,
They both did the same thing.
Was he getting kit as well?
Of course.
Yo, the kit was
One
important.
thing I
he
will
says.
say, a lot of my training stuff I gave away to a lot of my friends at the time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a lot of people was asking me, "I'll get me some training kit."
Yeah.
Or let me,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
problems, have you?
I know that well.
Nobody asked me for that.
I always had to pay. No friend discounts.
And that was basically it, man. I was scoring a lot of them deals in there, and I think you two will probably know Paul Cook, manager. He was manager for Chesterfield and a couple other teams.
Wigan.
He said to me, he's like, "I really want to sign you, but the money's not great." So I asked him how much, and he told me $250 a week, but that was without travel. Now I said to him, I want to sign this deal because he's offering a 2-year deal, £250 in League Two, and obviously we know it's not great money at all. But I just wanted to be a part of going back and being a professional again.
Yeah.
2 years it was good, but he did say to me, probably the first season I'm going to loan you out, and it's like I'm going to pay money to travel up there only to be loaned out. It just didn't really make sense.
Do you regret that?
Yeah. Because within that 2 years...
It's an honest question.
because in that 2 years, I was still playing all the reserve games for Chess. I would have played, but it would be the case of I would have played in a Conference North team or even a conference team and got some game time and more experience for that, which probably would have helped. But I stand by my choice.
Yeah.
I just stand by it.
We have to, bro. It's life, but like I said, it's just for the purpose of people who young ones who do get in that position of weighing things up. Think about the bigger picture rather than
Then just...
the negative impact of the
Because
inconvenience.
the deal was okay, but...
Did you speak to anyone about, did you speak to Darren
So I
Moore
was
or
speaking
anyone?
to an agent called Steve Daniels. He's known for taking a lot of money away from players and stuff. He's known, but I wasn't really fussed because I never signed anything formal. I just let him speak, and if we did get a deal underway, he would have took 25%.
25.
You know what? To be fair though,
and like I
back
said,
in the
on
day,
a one-off,
daylight
though.
robbery.
25%.
That back in the day,
course.
daylight robbery.
20, is it?
But that's why I never signed anything, because this is just word of mouth, what me and him was speaking.
Oh, I see.
And this is what he said: if you sign a deal,
That's
you're
word of-
signing on fee, I want 25%, and then when you start getting paid, I want 25% as well.
Of your wages.
Yeah.
We didn't grip the pin.
Big man, if you wait, if there was any time to grip somebody, should have grip
25.
Like, come here, big man. Rebecca, come outside.
25 slaps.
But like I said, I was very, very naive. I never knew the ins and outs of football. And only when I spoke to Darren Moore and Justin Richards, they told me, don't let anybody try and rob you.
Yeah, that's
Like,
daylight.
it's
That
not,
is
it's not a
horrible,
good
man.
deal.
Broad day on the
He
mainers.
says you'll make more playing non-league football and giving yourself in a shop window to probably get back in there. Then that's when I went like Rushall, I went Worcester City, did all right, and then ended up at Starbridge for 2.5 years. Made some very, very, very good money. Very, very, very good money.
Dumpy. Dumpy.
They're still paying. They're still paying.
Did I ever tell you that time I seen him in Rococo?
Hey, we keep that one off air, man. We keep that one off air.
Yo. Listen,
Everything top
But I
secret,
tell
man.
you
The
now-
Coco don't even exist no more.
I had a lovely night.
Drunk and cheat.
I had a lovely night.
Yeah, it's great.
You say it was night on KRD, yeah.
Yo.
100%. Right,
Listen.
what do you want?
No word of a lie. No word of a lie.
And a lot of people at the time that was around me would know, like, I was earning good money as well as I was making money on other things as well. And what do you want? Bottle of Earth? Yes, safe. Bottle of Earth for him.
Slow down.
3 jugs. Yeah, give me 3
Coco
jugs.
King.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so do you regret that? No.
Not at all.
Do you not feel like people were taking advantage a
Of
little
course.
bit?
A lot of people. A lot
Was
of
that
people.
something that you were aware of at the time, or was it just you thought everybody was your friend?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A lot of people was happy that I was paying a good standard, earning very, very good money, but at the same time, a lot of your friends, you're not good enough, you're not this, but not that, but then they're happy to
Come and say, go buy me something.
take £100 off you. Happy.
Their friends.
And the problem with what I had is because of my childhood, I never really had much per se. So when I got to a stage where I had a lot and I would see people struggling or needed help, I'll be the first person to help.
They were tugging at heartstrings.
Can't help everyone, fam.
See, that's a lesson I had to learn.
Yeah, no, everybody
I
says
had to learn.
Now, you didn't get into any coaching or anything, did you?
Now I've got my badges.
Yeah.
I've got my level 2 badges. Like
Is
I said, from Luca Moses.
Yeah.
He got me all my badges. And
Is that something that you would entertain though? Like,
Of course.
now.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, I'm always wanting to help people. Like my nephew, for instance, my nephew's a prime example. I help him whenever he wants a little bit of training here and there. I'm always the first person. Come, let's go park.
We might need to talk, innit?
Yeah.
You're trying to scout here. Might leave you with another deal.
I was gonna bring him up in terms of like, how is the advice that you give him now based on what you've been through?
It's massive. I tell him all the time. I says, is there anything football wise you need to know? Just ask me. And I says, any decisions that you want to make, if you are not 100% sure, then don't just rush into something.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
So would you say like you guys' relationship's pretty open where you have that communication where you can just come to you and okay.
He knows this.
If he's smart, he would, because all the pitfalls that you kind of fell in, you want to make sure you don't fall in.
I've got the knowledge for it now, which I never had then, and I don't want him to go through what I went through.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Well, we appreciate you sharing that story.
No problem.
I got bare questions to ask you. I only went to Coco night. We're still playing.
Hey, listen, them days there, brother.
Get out of it, man.
Listen, them days there, brother. Right. So,
Quiz
no, it's not even the quiz yet. It's not the quiz yet. It's not the quiz
Man's
yet.
fearing the quiz, you know.
Yesterday in the group there was a topic, not a topic. What is a topic brought up? Does Harry Kane have enough ambition?
Football wise,
Yeah, because he's 27. What the picture said, I think
He's 27.
He's 27. He's never won a trophy, and he's not really. The only thing he's chasing is Shearer's thing at the minute. Is that good enough
for
what he is? And he is like definitely top 3 nines in the world.
Of course.
Should he
Have a trophy.
Of course.
So me and you,
Of course.
So me and you said yesterday, if he was at United, he'd be in the shop window for Madrid, Barca,
And
Bayern, all these big clubs would be coming in paying big fees for him.
Yeah.
But because he's at Spurs, I don't know if there's like a stigma like that.
He's too loyal.
They're a little man club.
He's there due to loyalty. Remember, in
he's
his
too loyal.
career, he was on the way out. When he got his chance, he was on the way out.
But no one has really come. You don't really hear in deadline day or in the transfer market like Madrid's interested in
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Bid 100 million.
They should
You
be.
get what I'm
They
saying?
should
Because
be.
he's worth like I'd say 150.
Yeah, he's definitely
Easily.
worth over 100 mil.
And he's 27 now. Now it's like
28.
you're on the downside now. Really at the peak.
But at the same
moment.
time, though, at this point in time, is anyone really going to spend 150 million on him?
They don't need
What,
to.
due to
And if you
COVID.
go back, that's what I'm saying. With everything that's going on,
Yeah.
people ain't spending that kind of money.
Well,
And if you go back a few years, was he worth 150 mil 3 years ago?
no.
No.
I think in a season where this seems to be like I'd say all round striker wise. For me, he was on the brink of world class. I think in the past year he's proved to me that he is world class, especially this season with what he's brought to that team.
For me, he was already world class, but this season, I think
for
it's
me he
his
was a
best
world class finisher.
season. I think he
hands
was a world
down.
class striker.
I don't know.
At the time, I didn't think he was.
Yeah, I didn't think he was a
But
world
only
class.
this season, I've seen him do what number 9s.
Nah, he
are
was
not
world
doing.
class. Nah, he was world class.
Oh, I
he's
don't know.
world class.
I don't know.
The reason why I say I don't know is because there's no trophies.
But, okay, let's not.
He's choked in
But,
Champions
okay,
League
but
final.
you can't control David
Nah,
Sanchez.
he's
doing the
won
madness
golden.
at the
He's
back,
won
bro.
golden boots.
This is what I'm saying. He's got
He's won
individual
Vardy's
trophies.
won golden
yeah.
boots, but he's
got
won
a lot of
but he's won the
individual
Prem,
trophies.
Vardy's world class.
and he's won the Prem.
You say,
So you
would
say
you
he's
class
got
Vardy as world class right now?
So hold on. You said
Class Vardy as world class right
Vardy
now.
was world class, but Kane wasn't.
No, for me, I think Vardy would offer more than what Harry Kane did at
You're
the
not
time.
answering my question. Vardy was world class. Harry Kane,
Yes.
is he world class?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
I
agree
think
that he is world class.
Yeah, Vardy proved
Yeah.
that he's world class.
Okay. So you retracting that last statement then, yeah?
No, I'm asking, but
Who?
because
Because you said he was on the brink. He wasn't quite there, but he was on the brink.
No,
But
for
you
me,
said-
Harry Kane was on the brink.
This is what I'm saying.
of
But you said
world class.
Vardy was world class.
Yeah. So I'm saying,
So I'm saying at that time, you're saying Vardy was world class,
Yeah.
but Harry Kane wasn't.
yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough. I mean,
You know what? You know what?
I agree with you. You know why?
I agree
You
with
know
you.
why? Because for me, Vardy brought more to the table in terms of he can get the ball from halfway
was
line
quicker.
and dribble.
That's all he
and
was.
beat-
So because
and
he was
beat-
quicker, he's
and-
world
well,
class.
he could beat 1-2 man
Because he was
and
quicker.
finish.
But look at the team.
Harry Kane was just a fox
I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie.
box.
I've never seen Vardy beat anybody.
I've seen him run past people.
Run
I've never
past
seen him.
them. I've never seen dribble past them.
Have you seen Harry Kane shoot from outside the box?
Yes.
Yes.
How
Put
many
in top
times?
bins.
Plenty times.
Nah, no way. Pull them up right now.
More times than Vardy's dribble
He
past
scored the
people.
other day against Sheffield.
You feel more. This season isn't different. He's world
Has
class now.
Jamie Vardy ever bossed a step over?
Don't have to.
You don't have to.
I know because he kicks it and runs after
yeah.
it.
Mate.
That is not dribbling.
That's chasing your touch.
I seen him do
I know where
amazing
shout
things.
out
That is not dribbling.
Shout out Vardy though. Shout out
Still
Vardy.
world class
Seen him do
though.
amazing
Vardy's
things.
world class. I agree.
Yeah.
But Kane is better than him.
As a striker, yeah.
So how can he be on the brink?
Now.
Because and
Wait,
I say this
now.
because
We
4
are
years.
deviating from the question. The bottom line is he's the only thing he's chasing.
Nah,
is-
ambition, man.
He don't have ambition to be fair because he's still at Tottenham. At the end of the day,
I don't think it's a lack of ambition. I think he's.
Nah, it is, bro. Because
I think he's ambitious, but
Is he?
he's ambitious
At
just
the
to
wrong
check
club?
what for
At the wrong club?
for Shearer's record.
Nah,
no, I think he
listen.
wants to win trophies.
You
But
He
can't-
would have left.
at the same time,
Listen.
his love for the club is that deep
Nah,
that he
nah,
wants
nah,
to
nah.
win trophies with Spurs.
That's not happening.
You can like McDonald's.
see.
You can even get a job at McDonald's.
You can even have
You will
shares
not be a millionaire working at McDonald's. You're not going to fulfill your potential.
Because that's what he's trying to be. He's trying to own the whole thing.
No, with Daniel Levy's still in the other room, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't gonna own
The
nothing.
man
bro.
under the owners earning good money too, you know.
Yeah, but he needs to move, bro. If he wants to win, he should go City because with Aguero on the way out,
Well, let's look at it though.
Well,
He
that's
got to
the
the
shout.
Champions League final, so he could have won it.
Choked.
He got to the.
He didn't even make it there.
Brethren, he was.
Doesn't matter. Look at it like this.
He had nothing to do with that.
It was more.
Okay, though,
Lucas
if-
Moura.
If they had won that and they won the Prem like they should have done, that's already the Prem and the Champions League.
but then-
no,
That's
we
it.
didn't have this conversation.
No, but
we are having a conversation
We're
because
having
they
a
didn't win.
conversation
They
because
didn't win the
the
Prem.
club failed.
Yeah, but exactly. So then you need
That's
to realize.
that's not a lack of
But he needs
ambition.
Yeah, but then he needs to realize
That's
the
a lack of
the
quality.
club.
No,
cannot
but
get
that,
across
you
the
realize,
line.
like as I said, if you realize in McDonald's, you work at McDonald's, you know, say you ain't gonna go. The ceiling's here. If you
That's
go
the
to
thing,
a
that's the
bigger
ceiling
club,
isn't there though. The ceiling is if you're at a club that's capable of winning it, getting to the Champions League final,
Yeah.
and finishing points behind the actual winners. You're at a club that's competing at the
Yeah.
highest level.
Yeah, but
So
at
I
some
would-
point you have to
so
realize
why
it's
would
not
you
doing
leave
that though.
a club that's gone to the Champions League final to go somewhere else.
Because like Henri did when Arsenal got to the Champions League final
Yeah.
and he realized they couldn't cross the line, he joined a team that could.
I get that, but at the same time,
same for Van Persie.
Van Persie.
but at the same time, he had trophies in his cabinet already.
No, I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying for me,
He's already invincible.
He needs to look at it in from a perspective of okay, what is going to get me something to put my legacy? Because unless he breaks Shearer's record, he's just a good striker. It was just
You're
a
just
good
a good
striker.
English striker. You're not even better than Wayne Rooney.
You say that like that's not. Yo, put some respect on his name.
You're not better than Rooney. You'll never be better than
Rooney,
Rooney.
some liquor man.
Nah, you'll never be better than
Never
Wayne.
be
Mike.
better than Wayne Rooney.
You'll never be better.
It
than
wouldn't
Wayne.
be, but I'm
But
saying
that's not a disrespect.
unless he goes and cements his legacy, like it would just be known as Kane was a good striker.
So where does he rank if he stays at Tottenham and ends that career there?
I think he wins trophies at Tottenham. I think he will. I think Jose will be the manager that gets him his first trophy.
But this is
And
second
it will
season.
be this season.
I don't think
This
so.
is second season and Jose ain't done that. Bro, the Carabao Cup don't
I-
count, bro. You can't, bro, you can't be trying to say
Trophy
I'm
is a
a
trophy.
world class striker and win Carabao Cup, bro.
Right now, when you've got zero, a trophy is a trophy.
Yeah, I
but
understand,
to
but
be
for
classed
legacy.
as
If you haven't eaten, a meal is a meal.
listen,
It don't matter what it
These
is.
analogies are so out of touch with what we're trying to talk
It
about.
is. You're hungry.
nah, man.
You're hungry for trophies.
Listen.
He needs to go City.
Yeah,
He
Like
needs to
straight.
go. Or
He-
United.
Just go City.
Or United. You can come United.
Nah, go City, bro.
we got El Matador.
Welcome him.
We got El Matador.
If he went City, he would score so many. He would score way more goals, bro.
Yeah.
Because the tap-ins Raheem are missing. Nah, I love Raheem, bro. Shout out Raheem, but you know,
Yeah, he
I
was-
watched it all or nothing, and he missed against Burnley. I was like,
All right, cool. Right, so it's that time of the show where we like to quiz our guests.
jeez.
You know the rules. You get
Sit
3
down.
minutes. It's going to be 10 questions. You can pass a question.
I got a timer to be fair.
Yeah. Put 3 minutes on that. GG.
I see sweat beads. Sweat beads.
So
quizzes.
the rules: 3 minutes. You can pass a question. You
We
get a
have to take
point.
the first answer.
Yeah. So whatever you say, is what the answer
So if you ain't sure, pass.
accepting.
Let me just explain it to you. You can understand.
Right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
3 minutes on the clock. Question.
3, 2, 1. Yep.
Let's go. All right. Who was Man United's top goal scorer before Wayne Rooney?
Bobby Charlton.
Correct. Question 2. After Cristiano Ronaldo, which player wore the number 7 shirt for Man United?
Di Maria.
Nope. Michael
Nani.
Owen.
First answer.
It's Michael Owen.
Michael Owen.
Oh, yes.
Who won the Champions League in 2015-16 season?
Champions League.
Mm.
Ooh. I'm gonna guess Barcelona.
Nope. Real Madrid. That's part of their treble.
Treble.
Yeah. Question 4. Who is the most decorated player in football at the moment? So someone that's got all the
Who
most
wants the most
trophies.
trophies?
Ronaldo.
Nope. Danny Alves.
I mean, yeah.
Who has the
Is he still
record?
played?
He is actually.
Who has the record for the most goals in the Premier League?
Also, Shearer.
Yep, Alan Shearer. Question 6. How many goals did he score?
269.
260. Close. No cigar. Name 2 players that have played for both Barcelona and Real Madrid.
How many? 2.
2.
Come on, KLD, that's easy.
You're gonna skip.
That's what I mean. This is one of the
Skip. I gotta skip.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. Question
The pressure
8.
comes.
Name me 5 Brazilians that have played for Man United.
Fabio.
Yep.
Rafael.
Yep.
Get them 2 out the way early. Fred.
Yep. 2 more.
Done it with the Kane rolls.
Oh my days.
With the 12 years, I'm a slave girl.
Anderson.
Yep.
And
One more.
I don't know why Varane just came in my head.
Wrong part. now you know why man say Andy Cole.
Oh Lord. I don't know why Varane came in there. It was Argentinian. I can't think of one.
30 seconds.
Pass.
All right. Question 9. Name 5 French players to have played for United.
Like French.
Yeah.
Cantona.
Yep.
Evra.
Yep.
I was just gonna say Darren Fletcher. That was
That's what I said. Andy
Time. Braz, you need to ask, I want to do this quiz next week, yeah, because when man sit down to do the quiz, yeah, they're turning his
Pressure gets you, man.
Darren Fletcher's French.
So,
that was
Brazilians, you had Kleberson, Pereira, and Possebon. Remember him back in the day? French players, you had
Tell us
Pogba.
Brazilian.
Who?
Tell us.
Yeah. Tell us Brazilian too. No, he's not. He's
Brazilian.
He's not.
Where is he?
He's Brazilian. Yeah, he is.
I think he is.
Yeah, he is.
Can we just...
Yeah.
Tell us Brazilian.
So
like,
he is. I'm just looking at his FIFA card. Yeah, he is. French players, you had Evra,
Didn't even say Pogba.
Pogba.
Pressure must be real.
Oh my.
You think,
is
you
real.
think 3 minutes
David
is
terrible.
Remember him?
Who?
David Bellion.
Yeah.
That Danny.
Yeah.
Sylvester.
Zaha.
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 I think that was 5. Yeah.
Now, isn't it?
And
When,
then
when there's no timer, it's the timer. fam.
Yeah, that's the pressure.
You know what got me? Is when he said 30 seconds left.
Finished.
and the last one was name me 5 Italian players to have played in the Prem.
What, in the Prem?
Yeah.
Ross. Oh, my days cracked.
All
already got me now.
You got Zola, Di Matteo,
Canio.
Roberto Baggio,
Michael
Darmian.
In the Prem.
The Prem.
Roberto Baggio.
No, Roberto Baggio playing the Prem. No.
Y'all said it, not me.
Hold on. Nah.
No,
Luca Vialli.
What?
Yeah.
Gianluca Vialli.
Gianluca.
Yeah. Di Canio.
Said Baggio.
That's what
I know that, Baggio.
I was like, yeah.
Standard.
Yeah.
It's for the
Man,
demon.
but listen to the name though. It sounds Italian. Yeah.
Right. It's that time of the show. Fraud Watch. All them a fraud. All them a fraud. Welcome to Fraud Watch, where players, managers, or anyone involved in football have bamboozled the world into thinking that they are better than they actually are. Fraud Watch.
Jeez.
Okay.
Wow.
So, KRD, you must know what Fraud Watch is. Please tell me this, so I have to explain it.
Well, explain it
For the viewers that watching, tuning first
For the new
time.
subscribers.
Fraud Watch is basically players, managers, or anyone involved in football that has bamboozled the world into thinking that they are better than they actually are. So, do you have anyone to nominate for Fraud Watch?
Harry Kane.
Whoa!
Wow.
You know what?
That is the howler of all howlers.
And
Why-
let me say why.
Why?
What you
I was
actually
gonna say-
Whoa! Are you being genuine with this shout?
Nah, I'm only joking.
I was like, oh,
And he said, let me explain. I'm like, what kind of talking to Kevin? Come there, Kevin. I'm like,
I'm
what?
joking. Fraud Watch. Who's rubbing the living, do I think?
He's stealing a living.
You got one?
I haven't actually. Let me think.
I got one.
I got one.
Go on then.
Only because he plays for Arsenal, Pepe.
Yeah, he lives
Oh,
there though.
to be fair, he goal the other day.
That's just
Yesterday.
one goal. Did you see
Nah,
Bamford's goal?
I didn't actually.
Yeah, Bamford's goal was hard.
But
Pull it across the body.
I have to say, Pepe, that's a 72 million worth goal. Not just
Is
the
it?
goal, but if he does that
His
week in, week
perform-
out,
yeah, if he does
that week
But
in,
he's not.
week out,
So if
But
he
he's
does
not.
it for the next 5
hey, he
games,
can only do the next game.
How does he come off Road Watcher then, Carl? To be fair to him, I can't.
Consistency. Simple.
He's going to
Yeah.
be consistent.
But for how long? How many games
I'd
you got
say
played?
I'd say
He's had
at
what?
least
3
5.
good games now. Like
3? Is it 2?
3 Southampton before.
Did the,
72 mil, you know. And we're counting 3 games.
Brother, when you have not
counted a lot.
when you
At the moment, he's still in fraud watch.
Yeah.
We're saying, what is his criteria to come out?
He
I'd
needs to
say
be consistent.
Yeah, consistent.
5 games.
I think
And score more goals.
Just 5.
I mean, he can go straight back in.
So 5 good games, 1 bad game.
Back in.
I gave you a start.
It's a blip.
Messed it up. Get out.
I think he needs to be on the same level as Saka. For what the money they paid for his worth, it needs to be doing what Saka's doing right now.
So you're saying Saka's worth 72 at the minute?
Well, if
think so.
Pepe is, but mine is Gareth Bale.
I thought he was already in
He's
there.
already in there.
Is he already in there?
Yeah.
When did he go in there?
When we did the
When
11.
we did the 11.
Oh yeah, he just irritated me again the other day, bro.
Yeah, he's a fraud.
Brighton.
Yeah, but
fam.
he hasn't been singled out though, which you are doing today. So.
Yeah, because it was the Brighton game that really irked me, bro. Because I'm thinking, big man, this is your crowning moment. Harry Kane is not there because if it's the big egos and big shadows,
Was
you know.
that his first start as well?
Yeah.
Prem
Bro,
start.
Yeah.
fam, he looks like he's got the same attitude at Madrid. And this, for
Like
me
he's
now,
in gear one.
I'm questioning.
Just wants to play golf.
You just want. He's
So,
in gear
bruv,
one.
That's
move, bro. Then go play golf.
But
Say
they're
Masters.
paying him peas.
I mean, I can't hate the guy for
Probably
doing
plays
it,
golf
but-
for real.
bro. Come on, man.
You know what?
no.
He probably thought, coming from Madrid, he's just going to walk in.
Nah, could never have, bro.
But
Not
that's
with
what
that
he
attitude.
probably come with that
but
mindset.
He don't even look vexed that he's not playing, bro. That's
You
the
know,
only thing I
on
agree with him
paper,
doing
their
is,
front three
Yeah.
is frightening.
Of course.
No, it's
On
on
paper.
paper.
On paper.
Yeah.
But he just looked like he just car broke down and he just can't get out of first gear, bro.
Injury like
the
came
car-
up.
Yeah, like he just can't.
No,
like, he just looks
the
like
car's
lethargic
broken
on the
down.
pitch.
No, it's broken down. He's happy to walk.
Yeah.
He's just chilling, bro. I was like, all right, cool. Fair enough.
Definitely on fraud.
I remember the Gareth Bale that used to just sprint past people.
Yeah.
Sprint.
all day.
Yeah,
Come like the KRD I was hearing about today.
I get a quick example. I scored a goal just like Bale. I'm not saying I'm on his level.
At
It's
this
a
point,
goal-
at this point,
At this point, probably.
Not it, ran off the pitch, come back on the pitch and carried on.
But I'm pretty sure you saw, I think it was the season before he left. He played against Norwich. They had a corner. Norwich had a corner. He got the ball on the edge and he ran the whole length of the pitch.
Bro,
chopped inside and put
spread
it
that
top
looks
bin.
like to run. Is like
Yes.
no, but honestly, it looks like if he has to do anything that breaks out into a sprint, bro, he's like, nah, I'm not on it.
That's what I was about to say. Like
Not it.
since he's come back, I haven't seen him sprint.
It's not on it. So he
There's
just
no
it's-
explosiveness.
Yeah, because
it's a bit
when he
wild.
came, when I saw the side, I was thinking, bro, I'm looking forward to. Because I remember the guy that left. I thought,
Yeah.
Champions League final when he was vexed.
Smoke.
But
Smoke.
obviously he just
Bothered.
Smoke. Do you have
Anybody else
anyone,
for you?
PSC?
you can't put Dan James on. He scored.
He's already in there.
He scored yesterday. even Moody Martial scored, bro.
Oh, mate.
Scored 2.
Yeah,
Great dive.
Still a fraud.
Great dive.
Both of them still a fraud.
Adama.
Yeah.
The current scores are interesting.
What's it?
2-0, 2-1 now. Everton are beating
The
Leeds.
big
Who
dump.
scored for Everton?
DLC and Gilfy.
Okay.
Go on,
Told
six.
you, man, like I bet.
He didn't want to make the bet though.
Didn't I? I swear I made it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I just said it. Well, he's gonna score.
You didn't
20.
want to make it.
I made the Ross one.
City beat
You're
Burnley.
definitely gonna lose that one.
CB who?
Burnley 2-0.
Yeah, that's what I-
Jesus Sterling.
City's my shot for win the title, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Villa 0-0 and Liverpool 0-0.
City on my shot to win the title. Especially after watching All or Nothing, bro. It's not how Pep goes, bro. That's Pep is genius, bro. Can't even say nothing to that, man.
What man saying about Harvey Barnes now?
I didn't see the game.
Nah, he's not. He could never been on fraud watch.
Nah, that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
nah,
Come on,
nah,
nah, you don't rate him?
I didn't say I didn't rate him. I said he's not England squad yet.
Brother.
There's
Yeah,
two.
I don't know, you know.
Look at who's in front of him.
Nah, you know why? It's hard for him to get in there
It's hard
because
to get in. But
who's there?
I think he could be.
That's
he
the only
could be on the
reason I'm
bench.
saying he shouldn't. He can't be.
Nah,
he's not in
he's
there.
on smoke, bro.
Yeah, he is,
He's doing
man.
well.
Some
He's doing
more
well,
is-
but he's not.
He's not starting. Not starting.
KRD, quick question. Do you think Ross Barkley will score more than 8 goals? Score 8 goals this season? He's on 3 already. He needs to score 5.
No, 10 contributions.
Nah, it was 16 contributions, but that's a different. That's not the bet he made.
Yeah. But
You said
8
8 and
goals.
8 he would get to have a good
I think he
season.
get 8 goals.
You think you get 8 goals? All right, go on.
If he starts in that hold, because him and Grealish, when you see the way how they're playing, and when
Yeah.
Grealish attacks,
But the difference
Barkley's
is
always in the right
The
spot.
difference is Barkley needs Grealish. Grealish
Oh,
don't
of
need
course.
Barkley.
That's a fact. Really don't need nobody, fam.
That's what I'm saying. You need him, but he don't need you. Really.
That's 100% fact.
I haven't got anyone for fraud watch this week.
Liverpool.
Nah.
Yes,
Liverpool fraud watch.
The whole
I
team.
like that.
Yes, the whole team.
Why not?
The whole team.
That's harsh, no?
I don't want to hear
Go
nothing
on,
about
go
no
on,
injuries.
go on.
Sam
If it's-
Who's gonna get triggered?
I don't want to hear nothing about no
Uncle D.
injuries.
I am muted.
Thiago was on fraud watch last week.
Yes, it is. Rubbing it in right now.
I
What's he
mean,
doing? What's he doing?
to be fair,
Actually, we got the poll results this week.
as defending champions, you expect them to be doing more than they are.
Of course.
I mean,
The whole team?
why? They can't defend that. Because I remember somebody came on the show one time and said, yo, we don't even think about leagues no more.
I watched that. Trebles.
I was
There's a
like,
treble this season.
I said, big man, you should think about retaining the title.
Wait, I get 3 wins. Talk about trebles. Get 3 back to back. How about that?
I think they're all on fraud watch.
That's a shit.
You know what? Who put Traore on there before? Was it me?
Mighty.
Villa.
Nah, not that one.
Oh.
The
Dharma.
Dharma one.
Oh.
The hench Donny.
Yeah, Mighty put him
American
on.
football done.
Yeah, I watched him. Well, you know what? To be fair, the whole of Wolves should be on fraud watch right now.
It's not,
But
it's
But
not,
one thing I will
yesterday,
say though
The one yesterday.
is
I know,
Jimenez
but-
is a massive loss to them.
Yeah,
man.
massive.
Big.
He's
bro.
He made them tick.
He's their Grealish almost.
I'm
And Neto's
surprised.
not doing it.
I'm
saying.
surprised they didn't just go. And get,
Put him on. Put him on.
they,
Neto on
they didn't
fraud
go
watch.
for. Nah, he's their best player. He's been their best player.
Yeah, he has to be fair.
Not to Jimenez. Not comparing to
He's
him.
been since he's been out. His contributions for them this season have been. I think he's got like 9.
And werewolves now.
They're not where they're supposed to be. That's why they're on fraud watch.
Fraud watch.
That's where they
Yeah,
are now.
my man's a massive loss.
So can I ask,
Yeah,
is
massive
Ali on
man.
fraud watch or is he off now? Or what we saying about Ali?
Big man, you can't put a man on fraud watch when you're taking a team.
I
back.
didn't have him on
second,
fraud
fam.
watch. I had
You had him on fraud watch?
No, you had him on sack watch.
That's even worse. That's the one below.
He's staying there. Am I Donny staying there?
Nah, I mean, you can't really put him on fraud.
Nah, we lost to Sheffield, fam. Allow it.
Nah, it don't
Yeah,
matter.
but bro, man just smacked Southampton 9-0,
Yeah,
bro.
with 10 men.
No matter.
Don't matter.
Job has to get done, fam. I've seen
9
10 men
goals.
beat,
You know
beat
what?
11.
Was it 8 different
as I said-
scorers?
Yeah, something like that.
As-
But-
As I said,
Wan-Bissaka as well.
it's hard
Really
to.
much.
Oh, hold on. Did someone try to put Wan-Bissaka on fraud watch before as well?
I brought Brass for the Tims.
I didn't have him on fraud watch. I didn't have him on fraud watch.
Yes, you did.
No, I had him as he's catching the train for his crossing.
And did he get an assist?
Yeah, and he got a goal.
Oh, okay. It's got a couple now, isn't it?
He's
We've
got
been,
2
we've been
goals.
crossing more now.
All
You've been watching the show. It's coming for you, bros.
Hey, it's easier to teach a man how to cross than teach him how to defend.
Yeah, there you go.
Facts.
So,
To be fair, Shaw has upped his game, so
yeah, that's right.
Since Alex came in,
yeah.
he's like, I'm not trying to be no bench.
Nah,
For a guy that can't
you know he's
defend.
on his last legs, fam. If he don't perform, he's going out. Ain't no bench, fam. He's out.
He's definitely back in the England shout.
He is.
The left back,
Especially how Chilwell ain't playing no more. Because
yeah,
TT
Marcus
just came
Alonso.
in.
Has he played this season?
Back in.
What's the views on TT at the moment then?
Too early.
Yeah,
Too early,
Definitely
but-
too early.
The fact that your defenders are your scorers in them games.
Obviously, it looks like he's just going with experience in the squad, so he's playing all like the older.
There
players.
hasn't no one put Werner on fraud watch.
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
been
last
out,
week.
dude.
Last
This-
week.
the man that
What
we
about Havertz? Is it Havertz?
He didn't make it yet.
You didn't make
I
no
don't
one's
think
put, no,
game
one,
time to
yeah,
get
no
one.
one's putting one yet.
He should be
playing
on
now.
there though. Really,
He should.
if Werner's on there,
But he ain't really played though.
Werner's played more than this, and Werner's missed.
Loads of chances.
I couldn't even get it out, bro. It just was bad.
Yo, don't give me that. All right, well, that's fraud watch. So going into our poll, we had 2 up. We had so far this season is Thiago Alcantara a candidate for fraud watch because courts put him on there last week.
100%.
What did you vote? Obviously,
You need to ask me what I vote.
62%. So it's not a landslide. A landslide is 70% or more. Have voted no way that he.
And all that was
They
just-
deluded.
Joker made multiple Instagram accounts, voting multiple times because nobody else can tell me that brother ain't flopped, bro. Because from the Bayern treble, you can't tell me he's come and maintain that level. He's not. He's not.
He's not. All right. The next one we had was for Mo Salah. Has Mo Salah been the best right winger in the Prem the past 3 seasons? So the King of Egypt season till now.
Was that 3 years ago?
It's when he first
50
came,
The
innit?
3 seasons, yeah.
He's only been here 3 years. Seems like longer.
Yeah, he ain't been. He's just been bagging bare goals, fam.
Yeah, that first season when
And
everything was
madness.
touching net.
Yeah.
And
Then he had a
won the
dip
Prem.
perform last season.
Then they won the Prem.
And then this season he's just, again, everything's touching net.
In the past 3 years.
Is
better
it
than
though?
Sterling?
Sterling's not right though. Sterling's left.
It's kind of how you determine.
Nah,
right,
he has, bro. He has.
Wait, the West Song.
Nah,
I was
he
having
has-
this debate with my friend the other
Son's
day.
left as well.
I was having this debate
I
the
would,
other
I
day,
would,
and
I would
put
take,
Song over him all
I
day
would
long.
take Son on a personal level, but you can't
Yeah.
deny what he's done, bro.
of
The last 3 years.
Mo Salah's there is an agenda
Yeah,
out for Mo Salah, I think.
I don't think there is. I think
Nah,
there's-
there is, man. There is.
I think it's because he's getting so much ratings. Because people are putting him next to the aliens and that. Like that's too far.
Yeah,
I think
you can't
after
do
that King of Egypt season,
Mate, he was voted 3rd best player of the last decade.
Yeah.
You know, man, 3 years, fam.
That's what I'm saying. That's not getting overrated.
That was an Abu Dhabi agenda, fam.
Like, come on.
It was, fam. No
all
seven
I'm
coming
saying
back,
is
fam.
Donny is top 5,
Okay, it's-
100%.
Top 5.
Top five.
But he's not top 3.
Top 5 what?
Top 5 in the Prem, hands down. I'm confirming
On
that.
ability or form?
On both.
Say no more. Poll.
On both. He's on definitely.
When everyone's fit as well.
Top 10 in the world. Man throwing keepers in that. yeah, like, yo, what's going on?
Get silly,
You know what I'm saying?
Joker's gonna fire you on
because we're
Nah,
top 10 in the
no
world.
respect to the keepers though. So I'm just trying to keep for some time, innit?
We're top 10 in the world. It does come down to ability though, because that's what you're really looking at, innit?
Yeah,
Really.
ability wise.
Exactly, which is
But he's
why
not top 10.
Messi is still my number 1.
2.
It's your opinion, but you're a United fan, like die hard,
Fairs.
you know what I mean. So you're gonna put
Yeah, a
Ronaldo
bit
in there?
better. Yeah, a bit better.
Fairs.
But if
I can
Messi
be
had played
honest.
for United
Oh.
and Cristiano didn't,
It'd be
who's
Messi.
number 1?
Yeah, it'd be Messi.
There you go.
Right, well,
admit it.
it's the last part of the show. Because I'm going to cut all of that out. all of that's getting cut out,
Love it.
Sounds like rest on Tuesdays now. isn't it?
I've seen footage, fam.
Doing a tease and taking the ball and going home. You have to now name your top 11 players in the Prem of all time, manager and formation.
Fergie.
Did they kick on?
Goals. Schmeichel.
What's your
What
formation?
formation you going with?
I go 4-3-3. No, actually, yeah, I go 4-3-3.
Okay, cool.
So keeper Schmeichel, left back.
Right, the choice isn't not that much.
He just said comment to his head. Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
Donny might say Darren Fletcher.
No. Of all time, it's Ashley Cole.
Okay, cool.
Right back.
It's French a couple minutes ago.
Gary Neville.
Yeah. Centre halves for me. I'm gonna go Company and Vidic.
No Rio.
For me, I always prefer Vidic over Rio.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even though I like Rio,
Yeah,
that's who I'd rather play like as a centre half myself.
That's what it is.
But
I can relate to the man more.
yes, but yeah, Company and Vidic, both of them in their prime.
Leaders.
Just
Leaders.
ridiculous.
Can't be mad at that.
Three in the middle. I'm gonna go Scholes. I'm gonna go Vieira, and I'm gonna go. Oh man, I don't know this one's a little bit tough.
Someone put KDB in there.
That's one of the three.
David Silva.
Never rated them.
Interesting. Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
Gerrard ain't done nothing. Yeah, there's my third one. Wow, 100%.
We'll get into that after.
Because I was thinking it was him, De Bruyne. It was him and De Bruyne. I was trying to think of a third and pick, but Yaya
Champions
Toure,
League don't matter now.
Scholes, Vieira, and Yaya. Like I said, one thing I will say, and I stand by this: Yaya Toure is the best centre mid I've seen play in the Prem.
Fair play.
Just because of what he done going forward, even going back. Just I ain't saw a complete.
He's a big.
The gravy look different.
So what's the front three?
We're on the left.
We're gonna go Cristiano Ronaldo on the right, Thierry Henry on the left, and it's one or two. I don't care. They both play for United. It's one or two. It's either gonna be Rooney or Van Persie.
Van Persie?
Yes,
No one's mentioned him still.
Van Persie that season. Number 20 on his back. Coming when all Arsenal fans slated him. Oh, you can have him. He's always injured. Blah blah blah. Injured once.
Was it the volley
Won the Prem.
against Villa?
Which one? There was two.
You know which one I'm talking about, bro.
We all know. The one that was going to the season. Is it that one?
Yeah,
was going to the season. Yeah.
Bro.
The ball from Rooney.
Yeah. That was.
If I'm going to pick of all time,
It's gotta be Wayne.
Gotta be Wazza.
I'm going to go Rooney because he scored.
He's
scored
gotta
most
be
goals. It's
Wazza.
going to be Rooney.
It's gotta be Wayne.
It's going to be Rooney.
Looking back here, the fact that Rooney ain't in most people's team.
I
it's
changed
That's
mine.
kind of mad.
Yeah.
If I go forward to Rooney being there.
But at the same time, though, the people that have not put Rooney in, their front line's still ridiculous. So
Yeah, I know, but bro, Rooney makes any team, fam. In the Prem.
Is it Rooney?
But saying that, let's go back to the whole Gerrard and Lampard ain't done nothing.
Okay. You know what? No.
You said Lampard too?
Wait.
You said Lampard too?
Boy,
So both of them.
No.
One Gerrard,
Gerrard overrated, man. Overrated sentiment to me.
So
He done well, but never really achieved much. Bar the one thing.
Peter Crouch said Jezza would fizz the ball in every training session and
Peter
look,
Crouch?
you give you the stare.
Who's Peter Crouch?
Yo. He's on the
hello.
Sky Sports Saturday. Soccer
Not
Saturday.
interested.
Bon Gerrard.
That's what I heard. But I've always said Lampard's better than Gerrard.
Really?
Always said yes.
Why?
Yes. Because Lampard won more. And in midfield, who do I want? I want Lampard because that
Yeah, but
third
he-
midfield run.
Remember he had
guaranteed goal.
Makalele. He's had
Why?
But that's what
And
you got.
Gerrard had
Donny.
Alonso. Didn't Gerrard have Alonso?
yeah, but
Carried
Alonso's
him
not
through.
Alonso's not cleaning up behind you, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Not like Makalele. Not like Claude.
Like there's not a question.
Close
But
up.
Lampard played with better
Yeah, but
players
that's
than-
Gerrard's
And-
fault
and I
because he
know-
could have gone to
He
Chelsea
could have gone,
to
but
play.
he stayed. Just like Harry Kane.
A victim of your
But
own
to say
loyalty.
that-
Just like Harry
but to
Kane.
say
No,
that
no
one
ambition.
nothing it's a howler.
Yeah.
It is because his trophy cabinet is ridiculous.
2005 Champions League final. He carried Liverpool
Literally.
to that victory.
Get on my back.
That's
I got
one.
this.
That's one game.
He's done it many games.
You 3-0 down.
You're right. All right.
One of the best through balls ever.
Literally, the only thing that's missing from his trophy cabinet is the Prem.
Yeah, it's a big space still.
Did Lampard win it with Man City as well? Did he win the Premier Man
I don't
City?
think he did. I don't think they won that year.
They
I think he went the year after the one.
Was it the year after?
What year was that? Did he go
I think he went after the Centurion year.
Were they still?
after the Centurions?
No, it wasn't that. It was
The Centurions was recent.
It was before because I think they're still sponsored by Umbro. Was it?
Nah, there was Nike.
Were they like?
Yeah, there was
They had
night
the,
then. Yeah, there was night then.
the
Remember
blue with the
Centurions?
Centurions is Pep era
Yeah, like, that was like.
Yeah, I think it was like was it just
when they won the treble or the domestic treble.
Yeah, that was years ago though. It wasn't like
man.
that's been there a minute, you know.
Yeah, no, but I know the Centauri.
Lampard's manager was what's his name? The Donny before Pep.
Pellegrini.
No, not even him. Sorry,
Mancini.
That's it. Yeah. So when he managed, so it was a while ago.
Mancini won it, didn't he? He won it.
Yeah, he won it
Yeah, he
when
came the season after
he won the
Oh,
Aguero thing.
Okay.
Aguero.
That in the documentary is funny to see. You know, no, it's not regular.
Phil Jones, man. Phil Jones killed him. Man, Donny's running around the pitch with his top off. And
That was, I watched that moment live. Yeah,
So
fam.
did I.
Oh
Saw it.
my gosh.
crazy,
Talk
crazy.
about that. Let's move on.
But yeah, KRD, appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, sir.
you.
I
Something
enjoyed
with
that.
the man them.
Enjoyed that.
Good
Thank you for
Good
having me.
combo.
Part 2 comes soon, hopefully.
Yeah, man. Defo. Trying to get everyone back on this.
Depending how Braz edits this, you might come back, fam. You ain't about to make it lost in the post.
Yo, listen, this is getting chopped and screwed.
Yo, Court, you about to take over this episode, you know. You about to try, learn the thing, man.
Episode 24 in the bag. You will listen to the No Tekkers podcast.
Yeah, man.
Peace.